Alright, what's going on, guys? Hopefully it's not so windy in this recording. I'm trying to cover up the microphone on the cell phone, or at least trying to cover as best as possible. Just wanted to thank you guys for all your continuous support. Thank you guys who have been loyal friends, been loyal followers, loyal supporters, been there watching my live streams, been, keeping up to date with me, what's going on in my life, asking me how my day's been, just being a good person, there's not many of people like you guys left in this world. I know that made no sense, that sounded horrible, but you guys know what I mean. With that being said, though, guys, again, truly appreciate all your support, guys. Keep up the good work, keep being a good person, keep being who you are, guys. Keep that in your mind that you're a good person. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise, because, look what you guys are doing for a fellow gamer. And not just a fellow gamer, guys, a homeless person that's struggling to get back on their feet. Imagine how many other homeless people don't have the resources, don't have the connections like I have. Not saying I have connections, but the fact that I'm part of a community, like a big, growing, ever-growing community as a gaming industry is. And, I'm just lucky that, in a sense, I chose to continue to be a gamer, even though I'm 31 years old and should be, working at some kind of other profession. I just can't thank you guys enough. You guys can't begin to imagine how much I admire you guys who are so kind, so generous. Even if you guys don't have it, you try to give it. If it's your last dollar, you try to give your last dollar. If it's your last nickel, you try to give your last nickel. If it's just retweeting, if it's just liking my video and commenting on it and sharing it with the world, you guys go above and beyond the Call of Duty. No pun intended for all you gamers out there that play Call of Duty. It's just amazing to see a community come together, and I wish there were more people like you guys. And I know most of you guys who follow me aren't a huge deal right now. Not right now, you will be eventually. But, you're not like Optic, you're not Nadeshot, you're not, Tom Syndicate, you're not Ali A, you're not, Optic Hex, you're not, a lot of those people, you're not a lot of the big organizations, you're not a lot like the other big people. You're humble still, you're not corrupted by power and money and fame, whereas a lot of these other organizations, don't look at the small people who helped them build the organization, help them get them where they're at. Yeah, they say they're thankful and they appreciate you guys your continued support, but what do they do for you? What do they actually go out of their way to do what for you? To help you, get you some new gamer gear, maybe it's just buying you some squid grips or control freaks or something simple, something not so expensive. It doesn't have to be a SCUF controller or a BenQ monitor. It could be even just a cheap little Dell monitor, $100 monitor that will still start you in the right direction. They don't go just buy you a brand new Xbox controller. It doesn't have to be modded or custom or anything. We're just giving you a controller that maybe you need. Maybe you can't afford one. You broke yours. You don't see a lot of big organizations going out of their way and helping the smaller people, especially the ones that are struggling, that are inspired by them to do more, to make this into a career, to grow from example. But then it's when they get to that big position, when they start getting that fame, that power, that money, they're doing the same thing these big organizations are doing. Nothing. You can continuously say thank you and say that you do give back to the community by doing giveaways and stuff like that. But then there's conditions to those giveaways. Why not just give it away to people who are, without a doubt, less fortunate? People that can show somehow or some way, that they're struggling, that they're young, and their parents aren't rich, and their parents don't understand that they want to do this as a career, that it's becoming more and more popular. And the parents, like Nadeshot's parents, were very skeptical. They're very unsure about it, because it could go either way. You could become famous and make it big, or you could end up staying a nobody. I know it's a lot of ranting I'm doing here. I'm trying to fill out the night video instead of making it so short. But, those are some of the things that have been really sitting on my chest and on my mind. And I want to be upfront and I want to be blunt with all you guys. For anyone that's watching this video, whether you're an Optic fan or whether you're an actual Optic member, whether you're a part of a big organization or not, if you're going to do a giveaway, just give it away. Give it away to someone that you think is the most needing. Out of all the people that retweet or favorite it or message you, choose one person and just give it to them with no circumstances, no stipulations, no rules, no kind of entries, no time delay, not waiting like a week, just give it to them. I mean, that's like my goal. Eventually, when I try to come back to gaming, when I'm settled, got a job, and know that I'm secure in my position and making some decent money, I want to give back to all my contributors, all my retweeters, all my supporters, all the people that have stood by my side. I definitely have something big planned for you guys once I get to that point. But it's actually a matter of getting to that point and reaching that point. And once I get there, I'm definitely going to be taking you guys with me all along the way. I mean, if I can get into a good organization maybe and become a professional gamer or get recognized in the community as a professional gamer and team up with somebody and start making some good money, I'm going to be, trying my best to spare money to fly some guys out with me, get them a hotel room, come hang out with me and my my organization's crew, its members, its team. I mean, I want to give back. Because so many of you are deserving of it. So many of you guys do so much to help and to give and give and give. And never really expect anything in return. You guys mostly tell me you don't expect anything in return. That you don't have to do anything. That just get back on your feet. Alright guys, sorry about all that noise. Something big was going on. A whole bunch of, literally 10 cop cars just came flying past the train station going somewhere. Something big's going on. Something big just went down, obviously. But anyway, just going back to topic, guys, like I said, if I grow big and I start making money like Allier, Nadeshot, Syndicate, PewDiePie, people like those guys, I want to do my best to obviously focus on myself first to get, make sure my bills are paid, my rent is paid, my gaming setup is the best it can be, is up to date. And then, what I have left over, what I can spare, either give it back to, a charity, or to, invite you guys to come out to my place and come play with me, do, a whole, fan-based LAN, take you guys out with me to events, fly you out to places, stuff like that. I want to do those things. And I know sometimes it's easier said than done. I know some of these guys are the guys that are making big money, like Nadeshot, Syndicate, PewDiePie. They have that kind of money, but at the same time they're paying bills, paying for car payments, doing whatever. But you think about it, all that money they make a lot of money. And with that money, they could be doing maybe once a year, twice a year, do a fan thing where they fly their fans out to them, or fly them out to a hotel where they all meet up and hang out for a day and go eat pizza, see a movie, talk about their likes and dislikes, and just kind of relate, kind of be a human to human on interaction instead of just being a gamer and a fan. Treat the person like an equal. Just because you're a big star doesn't mean that you forget about the small people. Now I understand that a lot of people like Nadeshot, all them, they get 1 million followers, 1 million subscribers, or whatever. It's hard to invite 1 million people, but you could be realistic about it. Invite 5, 10 people out, or do something like that. I mean, there's so many things that these big stars can do, and that's the point I'm trying to make, is that there's so many things that these guys can do, and they don't do it. Alright guys, I want to apologize for that again. Now 5 fire trucks just fucking flew by. I have no clue what's going on. Whatever it is epic, and I wish I could go there and report it and be like, hey guys, look at this shit, there's something crazy happened. There's 10 cop cars, 5 fire trucks. 5 fire trucks. Anyway, keep getting distracted by all this nonsense. Guys, again, I plan on doing big things if I do get big. And that's my promise to you guys. That's my dedication, my oath to you guys. That if I do make it big and I do grow big and I start making, all kinds of money, I plan on trying to do as much as I can for the community and just giving back as much as possible when possible. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys have a safe night. Stay warm. I'm going to head into the train station, guys. Good night.